I always wanted to build cool things and to help people. Help lots of people. For me, tech was that answer. The best way to scalably solve problems and to express my creativity. After teaching myself to code in college and dropping out to chase my dreams, I moved to the tech metropolis of Indianapolis, Indiana to build and scale my company Viral Launch. We've since helped tens of thousands of brands from Fortune 100s to small entrepreneurs sell over $10 billion in sales on Amazon. We've also helped tens of thousands of entrepreneurs start their businesses. Now, we've all read the articles about startup life in Silicon Valley, but what is it like to build and scale a tech company in what may seem like one of the least likely major cities in the US? Let me show you.
Let's go!
So the people here are incredible. We have people that have been a part of billion-dollar startups. We have an amazing, talented data science team, finance, you name it. Talent is abundant in Indianapolis. We have, for example, some of the best tech in the industry, far exceeding those on the coast, all with an Indiana-based dev and product team. You can't beat the people here in Indianapolis. The tech community is surprisingly great here in Indianapolis and broader Indiana. The local government is always providing new incentives or tax breaks to help companies grow and scale. There's plenty of organizations that stand behind tech companies or help to call out the individuals or companies that are doing well. For example, there's an organization here called TechPoint, super involved in the community. They have an awards night. It's like the Oscars of tech. Last year, Viral Launch actually got to win Scale Up of the Year, and I won Entrepreneur of the Year, which is pretty incredible. But overall, the infrastructure here to help people in tech is amazing. Yeah, we might be surrounded by cornfields, but that doesn't mean you can't have cool tech. And when this doesn't cut it, the booster board is perfect for this city. By far, one of the favorite things about Indianapolis is the cost of living. So I live downtown and it is amazing and it's so much cheaper, like half the price, a third the price of other major cities. Our governor once said that you could live in Indianapolis like a king for $60,000 a year. You can buy amazing homes, like amazing 4 or 5 bedroom homes with decent yards and really good neighborhoods for $250,000. Like, cost of living is amazing. One of the #1 reasons why people move here and how we can convince amazing, talented people to move here to work at Viral Launch. So as every startup needs, when you're pulling those extra hours or just need to work outside of the office, we have plenty of co-working spaces, awesome coffee shops, and activities to keep you focused, creative, and engaged. Indiana also has some top schools like Purdue, Notre Dame, and Indiana University, which are great hotbeds for new talent coming into the market. And you may be surprised, but we also have our startups valued in the hundreds of millions and billion-dollar exits as well, right here in Indianapolis. So yes, of course, there's differences between starting a company in Silicon Valley and Indianapolis, but the truth is, what it really takes to start a business, no matter where you're at, is just insane hours working on your laptop. To go along with the pros, there are some cons of building a tech company here in Indianapolis. For example, we don't have the diversity culturally, ethnically that I'd like to see that you will see on the coast. Some roles can be more difficult to hire, like digital marketing and data science. And we don't exactly have the mountains or the scenery that you get on the coast. And lastly is raising capital. Raising money can definitely be different here in Indy. Typically there's less of it, typically it's harder to come by, but people are absolutely doing it here. It's just different. We typically go to the East Coast actually to raise our money. And so those are some of the cons, but ultimately for me, it's not the location. I mean, sure, that has an impact on some of the ancillary things, but for me, it's the people. It's the ability to build a future where we can express our creativity, where we can have an impact on the world, where we can challenge convention, all alongside these amazing, talented, passionate people. That is inspiring. And for me, Indy checks those boxes. No matter where you're at, you're going to face challenges. But for me, Indianapolis has been the city that's allowed me to create a company that I'm proud of, that's really having an impact on the world. And the exciting thing is, we're just getting started. Number 2 is for every other entrepreneur that's out there. Just because you may not win this award or any other award doesn't mean that you are any less. Being an entrepreneur is all about fighting through the difficulties when people count you out and going and achieving despite your circumstances. And then number 3, thanks to God for giving the vision and then the strength every day to chase after that. So. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you want to follow my journey to making it, go hit the subscribe button. We're always posting new content as I work to build this business. And if you want to see the behind the scenes, the day-to-day, come check me out on my personal Instagram. But I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later.